Synced up.
Uh, Hello and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu Tourist Trap. I hope that you're glad to be joining us again on
Oh
this
god.
epic journey of the two gentlemen before us, who be of the names Gabriel Benford and of course our lovely Johnny Utah.
Johnny Guitar.
Now, last time
My
on Tourist
Johnny.
Trap, two men arrived on a boat in search of opportunities. They got called into an office by by the customs agent. They then met a man by the name of Dave Shulmacki, who told them of some strange occurrences that had been happening. More specifically, missing people, at least 3 of them. He recommended that they start at the hotel, and they made their way there. Once at the hotel, they investigated all 3 of the rooms, including the man who owns the hotels, a man by the name of Donald Hilton. Now, they seem to have figured out that a man by the last name of Geroni, is one of the missing victims. However, they've also encountered some very odd things that are contained within the rooms. Some
Ooh.
that are violent, some that shouldn't even be for human eyes. But now we join them back as they were right as the session ended. They opened up one of the rooms and they were knocked out immediately. So now we rejoin them. Now, both of you wake up in your respective hotel rooms.
Oh, what?
Oh, man. So, I'm gonna as soon as I can, get up and rush to the door and open it up and see if anyone's outside.
There is nobody outside.
Alright, I'm gonna go over to Gabriel's door and just slam on the door as loud as I can. Pound on it.
Yeah, I'm still lying down, still waking up, and when I am slamming on the door, I call out, "Give me a second." I wipe my hands down my face and I look around, see my room. I'm like, shit, and I get up and open the door.
When I see him open up the door, I want to quickly, without even talking to him, without even telling him, I'm just gonna start searching his body and see if I can see any irregularities, of the surface level skin, needle points or something like that.
Wait, are you touching me right now?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay, well, when you're touching me, I slap your hands away. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Just let me look for something, okay?
No, don't touch me. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for any sort of clue why what happened. Just give me a moment.
I hesitantly hold my arms out.
Alright, I do that. I look for any sort of... Is there any markings, anything like that?
Not that you can generally see it of on. No. You don't see anything totally obvious besides for a bruise on the forehead. Also, Gabriel, you can see the same on Utah's forehead as well.
Since I can see that bruise, I'm gonna lift up one of my arms and I'm gonna tap him on the forehead where the bruise is.
Oh, fucking... Wait. Are you...
Yeah.
Fucked in
that's
the
a
head?
bad one.
God damn it.
That's a bad bruise. How'd you get that one, buddy? I weren't on your head before.
Yeah, well, what about the matching one on your head?
Yeah?
And I slapped the one on his head.
Ah!
Okay.
Well, there was only one way this was gonna go. I just kind of look at him for a second, and then I grab onto him and I press him against the wall.
Whoa, what are you doing?
That's sensual.
Do I roll anything for that?
I mean, are you resisting?
I'm more confused than anything. I'm just gonna be like, whoa, what are you doing?
Don't.
No, no.
Don't. I told you not to touch me, and now you slap me? What the hell's wrong with you?
You
I
slapped me
tapped your head.
first.
I tapped your head with my finger.
It still fucking hurt.
Okay, well, not my problem.
Are you gonna let
You
go
don't
of
do
me?
the same. I sigh and I let go of him, raising my hands up.
Okay. Do we have any is the stuff that we had on us previously still on us?
You can check if you want.
Yeah, right. I tap my pockets to see if any all my stuff is with me.
Yep. Everything seems to be in line, though there seems to be something odd about the journal you've been writing in.
Alright, I'm gonna pull that out. Or is it just gone?
No,
Okay.
it's there.
I pull it out, I open it.
Do you skim through the pages or?
Yeah, I'm just quickly looking through the pages. Something odd's about it. So what's odd about it? What am I like?
You kind of just skim through you basically just felt like some sort of weird abnormality.
Okay.
You skim through the pages and you actually notice that the page you drew that symbol on is actually torn out, but everything else remains.
What the fuck?
Hmm?
I pass him the notepad. And I'd be like, do we still have that book on us, by the way? Like the one with all the torn out pages in it? Chris?
I think we left it on the
Yes.
table.
Yeah, you left it
We
on the
left
table.
all that stuff on the table.
Alright, I'm just gonna pass him my journal that I've been writing and be like, well, it looks like someone's been tearing through my book as well.
Yeah, was this the page where I didn't see anything on it?
Yeah, this is the page where there was nothing on it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of look at the torn page and what's in the page before it?
I think I can tell you what's been written there. It's what looks to be like a table with room numbers in it, and then some information about those room numbers that we've gathered, like the clues and stuff.
So I kind of put two and two together and realized this is the blank page, and I just kind of shake my head and I close the book. Don't worry, I'm keeping this a secret for now.
Yeah.
And I walk up to him. And what are you doing?
Oh my
What are you up to?
God. Oh man. Okay. I think what we should do is get something to eat. I am hungry. Right? You hungry?
Not really.
No, of course you're hungry. Okay, I'm gonna get some clothes. We're gonna go get something to eat. Maybe this place has like a burger joint or something. I don't know. I'm gonna grab my journal quickly off. I'm just gonna go to my room, close the door, and get dressed for the day. Change up the clothes a bit. For my next outfit.
I don't.
Are you wearing something spiffy?
So what this is normally I have that suit attire. What this is like a white collared tee, along with some decent jeans, and just a big fuck off belt for no good reason with a bunch of rhyme materials in it and stuff like that, and a hat, the same hat I always wear, which is the cowboy type hat. And then that's what it is. That's the outfit.
Oh,
I'm still wearing my army uniform.
I'm just gonna come out and be like, how many of those do you have? Looking at this outfit.
I glanced down at my clothes and I'm like, I didn't change.
Whatever. Come on, let's go. And then I'm just gonna start walking down the hallway.
Yeah, I actually glanced to that door that we were knocked out from last time. What do I see it open or anything?
Pardon? Sorry,
the door that knocked us out.
Actually, yeah, that door is different. So first off, the door looks banged up. It looks slightly damaged. There is a giant yellow sign on it that says under construction on it as well, and the caution tape that was originally on the doors is now back up. However, the other two doors remain indifferent.
Alright, so the one that knocked us out now has caution. Now has
It has
sign.
it has a sign that says under construction, and the caution tape is back up on it, and also
Yeah.
it's slightly damaged.
Yeah, I look down the hallway and I'm like, hey, hold on.
Yes.
Do you remember that sign being up on that door?
I'm just
And
gonna.
I point to the one.
I'm gonna go to it and be like, okay, so what's the sign on the door again? Is that that sign I saw
Under
before?
construction.
Oh,
It just says under construction.
No, I don't think that was there before. Was it? I thought it was just. Didn't it just have like the thing over it and that's it? It didn't have any construction on it, did it?
I don't remember. How long have we been out?
I don't know. We could probably quickly go outside and find out, but do we want to investigate the room first? I guess, if you really want to.
Hmm. I feel like we need a bit more information. Let's go talk to Hilton.
Yeah, okay.
He has a lot of explaining to do.
That's for sure. And I'm just gonna begin walking down the hallway towards the lobby.
All right. You don't see anyone at the desk, but you do hear some rustling noises.
I'm gonna
What, at the desk?
Hmm.
Wait, at the desk?
I assume just be.
Yeah, you hear some rustling noises at the desk.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
see him
Oh,
there.
okay. Hey, Gabriel, did you maybe bring a gun?
Huh? Yes, of course I brought a gun. I keep gun on me at all times.
Do you want to take point on this?
What, for a rustling noise at the counter?
Look, we just got knocked the fuck out, and now there's rustling going on.
Yeah, I just kind of look at him blankly for a couple of seconds, and then I push him back and walk up to the desk.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Close behind.
I peek over. What do I see?
It's just Hilton. It's just Hilton rustling through what seems to be some sort of like files and stuff like that, and even a bit of the caution tape.
Alright, well, I just kind of look at him for a couple of seconds, then I grab onto his collar and lift him up.
Good morning. But aggressive this morning, aren't we?
I just kind of look at him like I look extremely pissed off. Like
Is there a problem? Is there something wrong with your room?
Look,
did I do something wrong?
Look, listen, I'm sorry about my friend. I'm just gonna go up to him and like, just sort of signal for Gabriel to back off a little bit.
I don't.
Okay, look, listen, I'm sorry about my friend, but we've had a very interesting day. Could you tell us what day it is real quick?
Well, judging from the fact that you guys arrived, I mean, like, well, if I'm to, like, by the way, this out of character real quick, you guys arrived on a Monday.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just making that clear to you.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Mondays, am I right?
Fucking every day.
I hate Mondays. Shake your tail like that funny cat, though. Basically, yeah, you would have been doing everything on Monday, pretty much.
Yep.
So he replies to you, well, you checked in on Monday, and, well, it seems as though it's kind of odd, but, it's Wednesday. I don't see, you were gone for a while. I assumed that maybe you just really were jet lagged or something.
Okay. Did anyone leave here on Monday?
Not that I can think of.
Do you need help thinking? Like, do you have notes?
I
Documents?
hope you're not implying what I think you're implying.
No, I'm merely just asking.
He isn't.
Do you have like notes or something that might help you think a little bit more about it? Maybe help find that information, recall.
No, not that I can think of off the top of my head. Nobody has entered since you guys entered here, so.
Sure. Okay. Gabriel, do you have any questions? I'm too hungry.
Oh, yeah, I have a question. What the fuck is going on with that room? What's the room? What's the room?
301.
what the fuck's going on with 301?
Oh wait, no, it was 302. My
Yeah,
bad. Sorry.
Okay, what the fuck is going on with 302?
It's under construction.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna kind of look at him for a couple seconds, uh, and then I'm gonna grab the front of his collar and I'm gonna pull his face close to mine.
Reminded that take the initiative and doing rolls.
Yeah. So what do I initiate?
Well, if you are you trying to intimidate him right now?
Not yet.
Just-
After the next
okay.
sentence, probably.
Yeah. All right.
All
Sorry,
right. So yeah, I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna pull his face close to mine. I'm gonna be like, "Don't bullshit me, Hilton. We just got knocked out by whatever the fuck came out of that room. If you know anything about it, I swear to God, I will break your kneecaps if you do not
that
tell me."
room's look. Ever since the guest left that room's been under construction. I don't know what you're talking about here. It was under construction and having fumigation.
Can I use my psychoanalysis skill to like read that and see if he's lying?
Basically just like determine ticks and stuff like that.
Just.
All right, you kind of see a bead of sweat going down his forehead. To you, this is usually a telltale sign that they're hiding something.
Alright, I'm gonna hold that information just for the moment.
All right.
Yeah. Do I roll?
It's been under construction and fumigation. I know my hotel.
All right. Well, I've still got his face close to mine. I'm just gonna kind of shake him a little, like shake him really hard, but just like a little bit.
Hey, Gabriel, can I talk to you for a second?
I'm busy.
Trust me, this can come in useful.
I just look at him, and then I look at Hilton, and then I lightly let go of Hilton and pat down his chest. Hey, you okay? You okay, Mr. Hilton?
This is not what I expected the land of opportunity to be like.
Yeah, well, it gets a lot worse if you're not telling the truth.
I am telling you the truth. I just
stay there, okay?
Fine.
And I walk away with Johnny.
Yeah, as soon as we're out of earshot distance, I'm just gonna like, he's not telling the truth.
Oh, isn't he now? I just kind of like, I get this slight smile on my face. I'm like, oh, he isn't? Oh,
No.
who would have thunk?
But I don't think it's, I think it might be something a little bit different. I don't think he's lying about, the whole someone's leaving type deal. I seriously think he didn't see anyone. I think he might be lying about knowing what's going on in this place. About that.
So you think he does have an idea of what's going on?
I think it might just be about that room. I think he has more information about that room than he's letting on.
Oh, well, we had a lot of ways of making the Krauts talk back in the Great War, so...
Yeah, but the Krauts also had many ways to make other people talk, and I don't want to see that or hear of that. Please.
Oh, don't worry. I'll use some of the lighter techniques.
Okay. And at this point, I'm just gonna let him walk off and take care of this bit. And
No, you wouldn't be able to stop me.
yeah, and when then knowing that he's about to go on his feet and he's probably not paying notice to me, I'm going to pop one of my pills for this morning because I haven't took one in like 2 days.
Yeah.
So that's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, what's the entrance to this front counter? Is it like just like a little stand, like a?
It's like a wide desk-ish counter.
Okay, so there's like at either side there's entrances.
Yeah, it's like think like there's a door behind him, and then there's a desk in front of him that kind of it goes out to the sides, then diagonal outwards. But there's gaps on the sides that you're allowed to walk in through.
All right. Well, I'm gonna kind of smile at him as I'm walking across the in front of the desk. Then I walk around the side and I enter the desk. And
He kind of
doing?
backs up a bit, like towards the other exit.
Oh,
Like the other desk side where he can leave.
And I'm like, oh no, you don't. And I go and grab him with one hand. What would I?
All right, well that's gonna have to be a roll there, Bucko.
Yeah, let's see. What do I want to do? Operate heavy machine.
Whilst this is like happening, I assume by this point I've popped the pill, right?
Yeah.
No, like either way, however this next roll turns out, I'm going to make my way towards the sort of complication that's happening and arising right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just after the roll, of course.
Let's see. What do I want to do?
Oh,
I'd
fucking
say this is a sleight of
brawl.
hand.
Wouldn't it be a
But I have-
brawl, right?
Sleight of hand, yeah. If you want accurate on what you're trying to do, you're basically trying to grab him, so it'd either be a sort of some sort of like thing related to like speed or some sort of physical action. Because you're trying to be like you're trying to grab him quickly, so I'd say either something physical or something that involves like some like dexterity in some way.
I mean, something physical would all count.
Yeah, brawl would count as something
Okay,
physical.
well, in that case, I'm rolling a brawl. Is it just a regular? Or...
Well, he's
trying to
he
get
is
away.
trying
Would
to
it be a
get
hard?
away. Yeah, it would be a hard because he is trying to get away.
Alright, brawl, let's do this. Whoops. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Well, yeah, you have him in both hands. You're just bear hugging him from like both sides, pretty like well, not bear hugging per se, but you basically got both of your hands on his arms in like a tight grip. He's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, I grab him.
You could lift him right now.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I grab him, I lift him, and I slam him against the door.
I said, but yeah.
Fuck.
So at this
Listen,
point, I want to be right.
I would prefer if you didn't at least damage my property.
Oh, don't worry. Your property's gonna be the least of your worries soon if you don't tell me the fucking truth, buddy. Look at me.
I told you the truth.
Okay, yeah, I kind of pull him back and I slam him against the door again.
Okay.
Jesus! I'm gonna use intimidate as well.
Alright.
Roll intimidation. Would this be a regular?
Yeah, this would be a regular because
This
you're
would be a regular.
literally smashing him against a fucking door.
There you go. Bam.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you ready to talk, buddy?
Jesus. What do you want to know?
I want to know the goddamn truth. My friend over there, he's fairly analytical of whatever the hell you've got going on. So I'm asking you very kindly, and in a very, let's say, non-threatening manner for legal sake, to tell me the goddamn truth.
At this point, I should be probably getting close to hear this.
Fine.
Everything.
Jeez. Oh, here I was thinking I could escape this shit.
Yeah, great.
Fine. Fucking room. I cut the floor. Sorry. 302.
Yeah, 302.
Yeah. Room 302. God. What is it with these fucking rooms? Look, I don't want bad business. So when bad things happen, I gotta cover it up. Look, some weird stuff happened there, and I gotta cover stuff up. I don't want bad business, so I had to cover up what happened to you guys, okay? I made it look as though nothing happened in room 302.
Yeah, I kind of roll my eyes and I slam against the door again. Shut up. Just tell me the truth, okay? That's all I give a shit
Look,
about.
I had to hide this stuff
Oh my God,
from you guys, from anyone. Look, I don't know what happened to you there, but it's obviously something related to whatever the fuck is happening in this godforsaken town. I don't even want to be here anymore.
Whoa, wait up. The town, not just this hotel?
Yeah, I am as well.
Look, it's obviously gotten out by now. Ever since fucking Monday, that Dave Shulmacki has said about the missing people and stuff like that. Obviously, the town fucking knows about it now, and they've been sure, you could say that the hotel people have been missing, but more than that has happened. There's been a lot more people before that who've kind of went wacko. You know, there were some fucked up people before that, but it's only now that we've had missing people. Some real fucked up shit is happening in here.
You want to explain some of the fucked up shit that's been happening?
That's just it. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I wish I fucking knew. This place is driving me fucking insane. I don't know what the fuck's happening here. People going missing, people going fucking insane, and people fucking slamming me against my own fucking doors.
Yeah, well, I'd say that's probably the sanest thing you're experiencing right now. So, is 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 that it? Just everything's crazy?
Everything's like, whatever happened to you, got nothing to do with me, but it's something fucked. I'd say it has something to do with the fucking natives. They've been doing weird shit all the time. They don't even want us here. They probably don't want you here. That's maybe they fucking tried to kick you out or something.
Us, we just got here.
Yeah, exactly. They don't like tourists. They want them out.
Not a tourist though.
Well,
I'm here to stay.
we are technically tourists if you talk about how Dave talks about it. But they think of all of us as tourists. We're invading on their land technically.
What? Hang on. Could you? Where's this island located again?
It's in the Fijian Islands. It's unexplored. Like basically, like yeah.
Hang on. Looking up racial slurs from Fijians right now.
Okay. Okay, buddy.
Hang on.
These aren't typical Fijian natives, so they probably wouldn't matter anyway.
But we don't know. So.
Can you also give me a note in the Roll20, by the way, Chris, while that's happening?
Sure. What do you need?
Just a handout so I can start. The idea is I'm just gonna start mock-upping and getting like notes for the.
Yeah. What do you want it to specifically talk about?
It's. I'll probably just say journal because it's the journal where I'm writing everything down. And
oh yeah, I'll just give this to you to like write stuff in then.
Yeah, and then also give me another one which is called article draft. So you can give me 2.
I'm gonna let you only see this, and it can only be edited by you.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm gonna let Nathan see that just because it is your journal. Yeah. Do you want the other thing to be visible to everybody, or?
I say just let it be visible to everyone, but Nathan, just be aware that technically your character can't see it.
Okay, well, I'm probably not gonna look at it then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you want me to name it then?
Just article draft.
Alright, and then that's in yours, and edible by ear. Cool.
Yeah, sweet, thank you.
Alright, yeah, so he's just unloaded all this shit onto you. What he's told you, basically, this place has been, like, a real whack job, and the natives really fucking hate people here. He wouldn't be surprised at all if the natives actually probably snuck into the hotel and screwed you guys up.
Alright, well, since I can't find any racial slurs, you know, very unfortunate. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, goddamn fucking fish people.
Hey, I want none of that here.
Yeah, I just kind of look at him confused. I've never heard that used before. That's a new term.
Think about like the natives. You know, every place has their own names for their fucking people. You'll get it when you see them. It looks as though you don't even know they exist yet.
Do they fish a lot? Is that where the name comes from?
Hard to explain. You're just gonna have to see them.
Oh my god, hard to explain, hard to explain. I feel like it'd be real fucking easy to explain how someone gets fish people.
You think it's fucking easy for me to explain anything in this fucking town? I literally just tried to tell you all this shit, and it wasn't easy for me at all. Like I said, I'm going fucking insane from all this shit. I want to leave. I don't even want to start this shit up. Maybe I should go back to America. Maybe I'll be an entrepreneur or something better than this fucking joint.
You know what? Maybe you will. And I kind of let him down, and I walk back. Actually, no. What's behind his counter? Like, what's under it? Or is there anything under it or on it?
There's a lot of
what is that?
filage, like just basically like files on top of files.
Well, I guess I don't know.
You said the tape was there too, didn't you?
Yeah, also the caution tape.
So... let's see. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna do a thing. I guess I'll use. Can I use spot hidden to see if I can find anything?
Yeah, if you want to see if you can find, if you want to find a specific thing.
Yeah, I go and rummage through all his files.
Jeez, wow, yeah, evade my privacy while you're at it.
Yeah, just kind of give him middle finger as I rummage. All right, spot hidden. There you go. Bam. What do I find?
All right. One of the files talks about it's actually like all of the files that you're looking at seem to be like color coded. So like
Yeah.
from like you see green and red files, green files seem to record like dates and stuff like that. Red files seem to record like specifically like the names of people who enter in and out. But then you see a blue file,
Yeah.
and the blue file states things about how basically certain activity is going well. Doesn't state specifically what type of activity, just certain activity.
Alright, well, while I'm reading through that, Kellen can do his thing.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna go up to him real quick, be like, okay, you're telling us that the natives are odd, right?
Way, way beyond odd, pal.
Okay, well, let's just dial it back for a second. The people that have been saying these, anyone in particular talk about them in, grandeur? Is there anyone like saying any big tales of seeing them or anything like that?
In like what way? What, that we fucking hate them or
No, has
what?
anyone talked about any stories about, seeing a lot of them or being near a lot of them? Anyone spent a lot of time with
Oh,
them?
yeah, for sure. They're always fucking with us. They're always trying to come in and meddle with our shit. It's just not nice at all. These people are like the bane of our existence.
Yeah, it's the deal with all natives, buddy, I say as I rifle through the folder.
Yes, well, okay. And do you know mostly where most of these natives come from? Like a different part of the island? Sorry.
Yeah, if you're really itching to see some of the originals, the original natives, you could go to old Gulporgas, but some of them actually work here. Some of them are actually decent fucking human beings. So maybe you'll catch up with one of them here if you really want to.
Any names of these decent ones?
Well, it's not like I go remembering every single native I come across, but I know that one works at the department store and one at the brothel, which is really weird.
Okay. So
I hope you're writing all this down because I'm not
I
going to
am.
remember.
You're good. So the one at department store, just worker, anything in particular, or just
Yeah, he's just a generally nice guy. I went there to buy my caution tape and stuff like that. He actually seems to be a decent fucking functioning human being.
all right? And the one at the brothel.
Don't ask me. I don't hire out the fucking fish people.
Okay. Oh, so just out of character, did he like when we said fish people? Did we figure out if that meant anything? Like
No, he didn't specify what it meant. He just said fucking fish people.
I'm still confused why you call them fish people, but I'm.
You're just gonna get the same response from me, man. I could describe it, but you wouldn't fucking believe me. That's the problem.
Just try me.
No. See it to believe it. That's my deal.
I look up at Johnny. I'm like, do you want me to help you?
No.
No amount of your fucking intimidation is gonna get that out of me. You're just gonna have to see it. Besides, you're gonna talk to them anyway, right?
Oh, we'll see.
I suppose so.
You're fucking better than talking to me at this moment.
Anyway, also, so what did you say was in the folder?
Talking about specific activity behind doors.
What does it say?
It just specifically states that certain activity is going well, and that he also states when he enters a location of sorts, it states that the activity goes well, and it states that he leaves. And it just lists that over and over again. It doesn't specify what the activity is. It just states that activity is good, and then it states that he leaves.
Well, I stand up and I turn around and I just kind of like tap his chest lightly with the folder. I'm like, what the hell is this?
He snatches it from your hand as quickly as possible. Now that's real private. Don't be touching my real private stuff.
Alright, I roll my eyes and I grab a hold of his arm. Do I have to roll again?
Yeah.
Alright, roll time. Do I roll regular since he's not like running away?
He is resisting those.
Oh,
So
he's resisting.
hard.
Alright. Fuck, alright.
He slips his hands out and he grips it tightly. Hey, my entrepreneurship is my fucking business. Don't be looking at it.
What? So this is a folder that's about your what?
This is
business?
personal. This has nothing to do with the business. If you look at all the other shit, this is my shit.
Yeah, I read it, buddy. You're not really keeping these secrets very well.
It doesn't matter. This is my activity. This is about stuff that I do in my personal time. You can ask me all you want about my business and what happens in there, but if you start poking in my personal shit,
would you at least tell us what the hell this personal shit is?
look, I've got a side thing going. Obviously, as you can tell, the hotel business isn't going so well, so I'm trying to work on a bit of a side business.
Is that side business have anything to do with legality?
Hey, currently this place is a free country, but I have no right to tell you. There are no rights here. I don't need to tell you shit.
Buddy. I just I like build myself up a bit and I'm like, oh, buddy, I don't need any fucking rights for you to tell me. And I use intimidation. Is it a hard roll since I don't know.
He's standing his ground a bit more. With his business, he was worried. But with this, he's very, very adamant about it.
I'm gonna do this. There we go. Intimidate him.
Yeah. Look.
Looking.
Drug run. Look, that's just how it works. Cocaine, ecstasy, whatever fucking works. I sell it to the brothel. Good business. How else am I supposed to make fucking money around here? You think? Look at all these people in this fucking hotel, huh? No, nothing.
Yeah, I just kind of shake my head, and I kind of look him in the eyes. I'm like, how much you making off this?
Look, enough to keep this fucking business afloat. At least 500 to 1,000 a month. At least I can keep this place running.
So, does that leave much extra for yourself?
Not really. A lot of it goes into pouring into making this place look good. Most of it went into the fucking fumigation recently.
Oh. So, what you're saying is you wouldn't have any of this money on you now?
Why do you ask?
Just curious.
No, I invest my stuff. I'm actually smart about this.
Okay, well that makes my job 10
I am a
times
businessman. I don't just carry cash around willy-nilly. I invest things, I build on things, and I improve things.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm like, yeah, this, well, that makes my job 10 times easier, and I punch him in the face. I'm gonna roll a brawl.
Okay.
Is it a regular? Or...
Yeah, you're surprising him, so...
What the fuck?
He dodges out of the way. Now that's the wrong step there, pal, and he takes a hit back at you.
Alright. Well, since I'm expecting it, would it be a hard hit for him? Oh wait, no, it's a dodge for me actually. Hang on, let me see.
Yeah, it's a dodge.
Hang on, let me see what else I got. Would it just be a dodge? Yeah, just be a dodge, alright. Well, I'm definitely gonna take the brunt of this. Jesus Christ.
Hey, you get knocked out. You are knocked out cold.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Now you see what happens when you fuck with my business. Leave me the fuck
this is gonna
alone.
Be fun when I wake up.
Drag your friend out of here.
Look,
as long as Dave is a friend of yours, you're welcome to stay here. But you never fucking talk to me ever again.
Okay, sorry.
You walk past me. You walk past my counter. You speak nothing to me.
Okay.
Now get your friend the fuck out of here.
Okay, so yes, and I'm just gonna drag my friend out.
Does he have to roll anything for that?
I would assume not. It seems to drag
I would assume probably not.
Yeah.
Pretty heavy set, man.
Yeah.
Fucking people. I need off this fucking hellhole.
So how long will it take for me to wake up?
Roll 1d4.
I like how at least that's still a thing.
There's no designated systems. I'm using this for now.
Oh, I 1 hour.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're out cold for an hour.
For
What do
that
you got?
hour,
Yeah.
when I take him outside of the hotel, do we see anything like cabs or of any sort or anything like that?
I mean, there's carriages.
Yeah. Oh,
That's like the
yeah.
best thing they got.
That's fine. Okay. Do I know anything about people riding carriages?
Well, they carry the cab symbols, so you
Oh,
assume that
sweet.
it
Yeah.
works exactly the same way.
I'll hail one of those boys.
Yep. One walks down towards you, leans on the side, and he looks over and he's like, rough night.
You can say that. Can you help me with this, please?
This is okay, but you're
Thank
paying
you.
extra.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he's in the carriage, does Gabriel have like any money on him currently within his spending limit?
Oh,
Well,
It's
you do not want to take money.
It is paying for a
Well, no,
cab to get you
do
to the hospital. That's
You
it.
do not want to take that
well,
money
I'm
from
just-
me.
are you
checking.
searching him? Are you
I'm
searching
just
him?
I'm just like checking to make sure.
Are you searching him though? Like searching how much he
do you
has?
want, do you want me to spot hidden? Is what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. I'm willing to pay it for myself. I'm just like paying for his fucking
It's like gas money.
basic.
Yeah, you're playing with fucking fire.
You don't
here
know
anyway.
how much he has on him.
Yeah,
really.
that's fine.
It's hard to tell unless you want to push the roll.
No, it's fine. Is there like a I mean, this place is new. Is there a hospital of any sort, or is it like? Do we have anything? I'll say this to the cab driver, by the way.
Well. Let me get out my brochure real quick. Let me take a look at this.
You're new here?
Oh well, aren't we all?
Yeah, I guess it.
Now let me see here.
It's gonna be fucking hell to pay when I wake up. This is gonna be fucking hell to pay.
This dude's dead.
Oh, this dude's fucking dead of unrelated. Oh no, wait, he died in the crossfire between a valley and No, he held a gun to me.
Yeah.
He pulled a
Got
gun
him.
on me.
Brian then.
All right. Well, I think we've got something around here.
Oh, don't.
I believe there's a doctor.
Hey, can you take me there?
Yeah, his name is Mitch McIntyre. It isn't really a place of business. It's more like a home, but I guess it's this kind of situation.
Yeah, please take us there.
And he whips the horse away.
How long would it take to get there, though?
Judging from how like decently sized opportunity is, it's not too large, but like a lot of it is domestic homes and stuff like that. It'll take you a good like 10-20 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, yeah, well, I'm passed out. I can't say anything.
I'm assuming when we get there, I'm assuming it's within my spending limit, right? Like it can't be too much.
What's your spending limit?
Like fucking 20 cents.
Yeah, like I assume it wouldn't be fucking $10 worth. If so,
Alright.
my camera.
Well, you're paying extra because of the
Yeah.
help.
How much?
So that would charge you like probably like $2 over, like over your spending limit.
Fuck. God, you so my painting back off this Gabriel. Fucking hell. Okay, how much is it?
That would be around $12.
That's a ripoff, man.
Yeah, it's.
Hey, paying extra for me helping you out here.
How fucking much
Alright.
extra? Jesus Christ.
Man's got to make a buck around here somehow. It's
That's
not like I'm good at anything else.
That's like 200 modern day points.
Alright, look, listen, and at this point, I want to like you know, show him the true nature of the psychology he's attempting to pull off and how it's not the best way of moving forward into the future.
Okay, buddy retard, you're trying to do reverse psychology pretty much.
Oh,
Psychology roll, can I hit that shit?
Okay.
Sure, go
So
for
he's
it.
essentially charging $150 for this fucking cab ride.
I'm adamant about my prices, sir. As I said, hard to make a buck around here.
Fine.
$50 fucking dollars.
Unless you want to push the roll.
No, I'm not gonna.
Span's fucking dead.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is gonna be Gabriel's murder rampage.
Okay. Listen. How about if
Cthulhu.
how about if I don't get you to carry him from this point on? Can we bring it down to 10? I'm just not getting you to carry him this extra bit. How about that? That's fine.
You want me to carry him again?
No, no, you don't carry him and you bring that price down a little bit more, back down to 10. I think that's fair. Come on.
I can bring it down to 11.
No, that's 10, obviously, because that's like, that's the
Best I
effort.
can do is 10.
Yeah, that's fine.
11.
10, you're right. No, you said 10.
11.
I'll shake his hand on 10.
Best I can do is 11.
No, you said 10. Making it 10.
Fine. I'll bring it to 10.
That's within my spending limit. I'm fine. And then I pull him out and I give the guy the money and just drag Gabriel. God damn it. You fucking... Why did you punch me?
Oh god. This is gonna be fun.
What are you doing?
I'm dragging him up to the house and I'm knocking on the fucking door. Doctor, are you in?
Like a few moments pass, and you hear a voice saying, "Oh, I'm coming."
Good.
And then a few more moments pass, and nobody comes to the door.
I knock on the door again. Doctor, I need your help.
Alright.
You
He comes to the door and open. You hear the door open up. You see what seems to be a very tired man with a scraggy beard, glasses, and a dressing gown. Is there something you need?
Yes, there is something wrong. And I just point to Gabriel. Can you help, please? This man has been knocked out. He is down.
Why did I ever fucking tell people that I'm a doctor here? God. Fine, bring him in, shoving on the sofa.
They're gonna need another doctor when I wake up.
I just do that. I just drag him to the couch. And I put him on the couch, and I make sure there's like a pillow under his head so his head doesn't get hurt.
Aww. How cute.
The good doctor closes the door behind him. He walks up to you and goes, "Alright, what's the problem? You interrupted me while I was fucking somebody."
Okay, what? I'm sorry for me.
I'm a no bullshit man. Now hurry up.
My friend here has been knocked the fuck out and he needs some help. Please help.
He just kind of looks over at him and then looks back at Utah and says, "He's knocked out. That was an easy diagnosis. Now get the hell out."
Cool. Can you make sure he is not actually damaged in any way for long-term problems? Because I'm not a doctor. I don't know what to look for.
Fine.
Thank you.
He like gets out this kind of device that allows. He gets out like a pocket torch and he opens up the eyes and looks in them, see if the pupils are dilating and stuff like that. And he's like, "Mild concussion, no bruise on the cheek, few scratches, no teeth. I guess lucky him if that's the situation. He'll be fine."
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, can you get the fuck out of my house?
Sure. One quick question. Is there a pharmacy in this area?
I can get something from my pill cabinet, I guess.
I'm just wondering because I'll have to fill in a subscription. That's fucking not subscription. What's the word? Out of character. Someone help. You know when you have
Prescription.
a prescription. Thank you. I have a prescription I need to get filled out later, but that's fine. I'll take care of that myself.
Yeah.
Is it okay
Look,
if my friend sleeps on the couch just for now? Well, you know he's.
Didn't
out.
I just tell you to get the fuck out of my
I know,
house?
but I have nowhere to put him. Please.
Fine,
Thank
but you're gonna
you.
have to deal with me moaning loudly. That's what I'm
Please,
saying.
sir, just an ounce.
Very
Just
well.
an ounce of couch, please.
Very well. and then
An ounce of couchy.
as soon as it's done, I'm just gonna be like, oh man.
The 42-year-old coucher.
So
All right.
he's been there for what, 20 minutes now?
What? Yeah, he was on.
Out for 20
like,
minutes?
Yeah, he's been out for 20 minutes, and
Alright.
you deciding to wait the rest of the time? Or?
Am I able to get to the shops, get a packet of smokes, and come back in that time for the rest of his like unconsciousness?
Sure, I guess.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, when I get back, just light a cigarette outside at the front of the house and wait for him to wake up. I've got the door open so I can hear him.
Alright. Time passes. By the way, while you're knocked out, Mr. Nathan,
Oh god.
your dream. You're just kind of like currently in an inky black void. You can't feel your body. You don't even feel like you're attached to your body right now. It just feels like you're a soul floating around in like an empty void. You hear a voice from beyond, and it's just like, and it just says, maybe you.
Oh.
And then it fades.
Oh. What does it mean? What does it mean?
Maybe it means maybe.
You feel as though your soul, like your current like bodilessness, you feel yourself being pulled back somewhere, and as soon as that feeling reaches you, you shoot off. You feel yourself rapidly moving, and then all of a sudden you wake up.
Alright, well, when I wake up, I just like shoot open my eyes. I'm still lying down. I don't even look at my surroundings. I just look up at the ceiling, and I mutter to myself, "I'm gonna break his fucking legs."
I just thought you were gonna go, ah!
No, I'm used to nightmares by now. I'm used to nightmares since the Great War.
Damn, you're right.
But what I'm not used to is being knocked out. So that doesn't do well for my ego.
Yeah. So, what do you do now? You are work.
I'm gonna break his fucking kneecaps. I sit up and I glance at my surroundings. I just see what is it? A living room?
Yeah.
I probably hear this, right?
I mean, I'm muttering to myself. It's pretty quiet.
I think he means moving around the couch and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think it's a leather couch. But maybe it's a squeaky couch.
I'm just worrying because like a lot of these places are very like run down by the senses. So it's like
I'd say unfortunately like it'd be making squeaky noises.
Alright, I'm just gonna like have a cigarette packet out and ready. With like one cigarette pointing out, just so I can hand it to him when he sees me.
Yeah. I stand up. Wait, what's actually in the living room? Can I get a?
There's not much to see around here. There's just like, kind of like a cardboard box with a clothes hanger on it where a TV should be.
A TV? This is the 1920s, Chris. Jesus.
Not a TV.
Chris, no.
It's a sock puppet fucking
Yeah,
cardboard
It's
box.
a sock puppet theater.
Mini theater.
They call it back then. They called that a TV.
Well, literally unplayable, Chris.
no, the emotion.
I'm unimmersed now. I dissolve this game.
Basically, you just see like a pile of books on a coffee table.
Is there moaning? Is
Not
there
much
really
else around here.
loud?
Oh yeah,
moaning?
there's also there's also occasional moans coming from a room, like a distant room.
I just kind of muttered to myself, "Someone's fucking." I stand up.
Great. Thank you, Captain. State the obvious.
This is a room. Somebody's fucking.
This is the fucking room.
Oh god, I've entered the fucking room.
1 + 1 = fuck.
I kind of pat myself to see if I've got everything. Do I have everything?
Yes, indeed, you have.
I nod to myself and I stomp out of the room, and I see the cigarette that's outstretched to me from the packet. I hastily grab it and I light it up with my own matches as I walk towards the road and begin signaling one of the cabs.
I'm gonna follow with them.
Yeah, I just kind of glance beside me and I'm like, I'm gonna break his fucking legs. I hope you're fine with that.
Look, I understand. You know you were rough with him first, right?
Oh, yeah, and I'll be rough with him last as well.
Well, should be interesting. And I just flick the cigarette onto the ground and smolder it with my boot.
Yeah, I wave a cab. Do we get one?
Jawohl.
Is that the same?
Actually, no. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Do a luck roll. You don't. It's you don't know if you can get a cab at this time in this area. Fuck you.
20
What the
minutes
fuck's a
after.
luck roll? There's no luck skill.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm doing it. Shit.
What cab? I don't see any
I'm
cab.
pushing the roll. There we go. Perfect.
Okay. I am glad you pushed that without me telling you what the consequences are, but okay.
Don't
Whatever. A cab comes by. What? Wow. What are the chances? It's the same fucking guy.
Hey. That's it.
You're finally awake.
Yeah.
Do I know you?
Yeah, this is the guy that helped me get you here.
No, but I see that you were caught off guard by that ambush and that other guy over there.
Yeah, caught off guard. Listen, the place, seeing
Damn
as-
fish people. Gulporgas was fine until you came.
I just kind of look at him. Look at him blankly. I'm like,
Come on, Nathan, get my Skyrim reference, you fuck.
You're breaking our
refuse
merch.
to.
I will destroy you.
Fucking refuse to. Chris, I get the reference. I'm just refusing to acknowledge it.
Please.
No, I refuse to. And I look at him
Okay.
blankly. I'm like, just take us to the fucking hotel.
Oh,
Okay.
here we go.
It just kind of says, okay.
Yeah, I hop into the cab.
Alright, off it goes towards the hotel. And, you have a chance to talk. Oh, well.
Oh, I'm staying very silent, and also I look like I'm fucking seething with anger.
Okay, what about you, Mr. Utah?
So, you should get cabs, fares very often, or is this like an ill occurrence?
Well, I mean, considering I tried to get as much money out of you as last time,
Yeah, that was...
pretty much yes.
Oh, by the way, I spent $10 to get you 20 minutes away from the hotel, Gabriel, by the way. I hope you know that.
I kind of look at him. I look at him for a second. This is law business.
Yeah, $10. I don't care.
I look
about
up at the
money.
cab driver and I look at him very, very intimidatingly. I'm gonna roll intimidation.
What for?
Just to fuck.
For intimidating, because he thinks I'm kidding. I want him to know I'm not kidding.
What gave you that impression that he thought you were kidding?
Because he laughed at me. Or was that you metagaming?
Oh.
No, that was me metagaming.
Okay, that was you metagaming?
That was out of context. That was funny.
How does he react in context?
He shrugs.
No, I could. Good. Yeah, this is law business.
You couldn't get.
And that's all I say before I go back to my seething
About
anger
time we had
silence.
some law around here. Fuckers decide to do whatever the goddamn hell they want. Including me, for that fact, though.
And you know what? I'll forgive you this one time.
Well, that's mighty kind of you, mister.
Oh god, why did his accent change?
Hey.
I don't know.
He's got a southern accent now.
He's got fucking. He's a man of my passion. Let's go.
Anyway, yeah, I'm still silent. Are you saying anything else?
Nah, that's about it. I'm just ready to see where this takes
Alright.
out.
You see the hotel coming in the horizon. You're not there yet, but you see it coming when all of a sudden the carriage stops.
I smack the roof. I'm like, what's the hold up?
There seems to be some sort of man standing in front of the carriage.
I like.
Hold up, let me deal with this for a second. Oh, what is it, Dave?
Oh, it's Dave.
What Dave do? Fine. Look, it's got nothing to do with me, but Dave wants your ass out.
I sigh and I'm like, all right. Yep. I step outside the carriage.
All right, you can see Dave. He's got a very disappointed look on his face. His hands are on his hips and he's tapping his foot.
Whoa, he's crossing his arms like a cartoon furry commentator.
Okay.
Thank you.
Valid point, Mr. El Gamer Trap. However, yeah, you can see Dave Shilmaki there tapping his foot. Just he's not as from what you can tell by his expression, he's not mad. He's just disappointed.
Yeah. Let's see how much I fucking care. I just kind of stare him down for a couple of seconds before beginning to walk towards him.
Are you like trying to turn this town against you?
No, I'm trying to solve a mystery as to why I got knocked out.
So you beat the shit out of my people.
I didn't beat the shit out of anyone.
You literally goddamn run down one of my fucking main people. Why would you do that?
He was lying to us.
But there's no need to goddamn near beat the shit out of him. You
feel like our methods
smashed
may
him
differ.
against his own door. What is with you, man?
I feel
I
like
hired you to do
God.
one job, and somehow you beat the shit out of somebody instead.
If that's what you consider beating the shit out of someone, I hate to see what you think murder is. Probably lightly tapping someone, I reckon. Listen, what's the hold up? I'm doing the job, ain't I?
Yes, but I don't feel like yelling and bashing people is gonna get you there any quicker. Especially since what happened to you, obviously it didn't get you anywhere, because you just got knocked out.
It was a lucky shot.
Lucky shot or not, you still got your ass knocked out, and you didn't make any fucking progress.
And I'm about to make amends to that, with all respect, Mr. What's his name?
Shumaki.
Shumaki.
Look, you lay a hand on anyone here again, I'm gonna hear about it, and you're gonna be kicked out of here. Do whatever the fuck you want with anybody that isn't important to the business that I'm running here, to this town that I'm running here.
I just kind of take a deep breath. And you realize he's selling drugs on the side, right?
Huh.
Sorry, one second. Just okay. Sorry. Continue.
Interesting business he's got there, but doesn't matter to me. No
A
laws
very
yet.
illegal business. You realize one word back home, there'll be a lot more people, probably a
You do
lot
realize-
worse than me.
You do realize that we aren't under U.S. law here, right?
And you will be soon. And what happens when the US law come? Huh?
Well, then I'll take care of the problem when it happens. But for the time being, he can do whatever the hell he wants. I don't need
You
to do
realize
anything about
it's
it.
still association, even if the laws come later. That's still going to be counted as association.
I'm not interacting with him. I'm letting him do his own thing. You take it in as soon as the laws come here. You can lay your hands on him anytime you want. But for the time being, this is my fucking town, and you follow my word. My word is the law here. If you want something to go by, then it's my fucking word.
If you say so, buddy. And I kind of pat him on the side. And I walk back towards the carriage. Now, you mind moving? We're on a job here.
All right, but I see that carriage go to the hotel.
There's still stuff to investigate at the hotel. I won't touch your precious drug boy.
Fine, I'm letting you off, but don't let it happen ever fucking again. And if you really want me to look into it that harshly, I'll talk to him about it, okay? But you gotta remember that we got a goddamn brothel here.
And I'll deal with that when I get to it. If this is going to come under the jurisdiction of the United States law, I will take care of it.
But for the time being, you will not. Now go and do the job I hired you to do.
Yeah, we'll see about that. And
lets you on your way.
Yeah.
Well, that went surprisingly okay.
I don't like what's going on here.
Yeah, well, neither do I, but he is right. This isn't what you expect it is, okay? This isn't currently under this, their law. And I know it doesn't matter if, states come here and with the laws followed with it. These people don't care. Hell, people in the States didn't care. It's much more difficult to convince these people. We need to maybe think of a different approach compared to just rip and tear, like, as if that's gonna work.
Well, you see, there's a big mistake you're making there. The mistake being that I care. And that's all I care about.
Yeah, well, it might just not get you anywhere that we need to be. Because don't forget, I also need this to work out.
Just kind of take a deep breath. I'm like, fine, I won't hurt anyone.
Thank you.
But put the emphasis on hurt, alright?
Okay. Let's just see how this next bit goes.
And I just kind of nod and I go back to my seething anger.
The carriage continues on to the hotel, and it stops there. Alright, who's paying this time?
No one. This is law business, and I step out of the carriage.
I didn't pay.
Law
okay,
business again. Law business doesn't really. I mean,
yeah, I know.
We may not have a law, but we do have an economy here, and the
Yeah.
economy goddamn works.
It's okay. I'm assuming at this point Gabriel's already gone. So
Oh, I'm walking inside. Yeah, I'm not even listening.
I'm assuming because I didn't have to do any issues with dragging people out. This is within my spending limit. So, how much is this? I asked the man.
Oh, because I actually feel bad this time. I'm not gonna screw you over. You know what? Let's just say this one is on the house for the time being. You guys have obviously dealt with a bunch of bullshit just before, and I don't want to deal with any of that bullshit either. So let's just call it even. You go do your thing.
Okay, thank you very much. I hope you have a pleasant day, and I hope you find someone else you can rip off. God bless you, and God bless this place. And then I just leave.
God bless the economy, sir.
Man,
God bless the American dollar.
this place is fucked. Let's continue. And I just go.
Anyway, since I'm stomping up to the door, I slam the door open with all my might, with all my seething rage might. And I want something to.
You don't see anybody at the counter. Actually.
Yeah, I don't see any. Is there no sounds?
Hmm?
Is there any sounds like rustling or anything?
No, nothing. There's nobody at the counter.
Yeah, I just kind of stare at the counter, and then I stare at the stairs, and I look back. No one's here.
Yeah.
He's probably still at Daddy's garage. And I walk further into the room, and I walk towards the counter is what I do actually.
Alright.
Yeah, what are you doing, Cal?
I'm following you. I'm just gonna follow along, see how this goes.
Alright, yeah, I look around and I go around the counter and I check through the files. Do I see that blue file again?
Mm-hmm.
It's not there.
Yeah, it's not there.
What are you looking for?
The blue file, yeah, the one about his drug activities and when he was doing them.
Oh wait, so that's what was on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, now he has it. Now Daddy has it, and I look behind me at the door, and I'm like, now I got some further exploring to do. Is there any like keys up on on the desk or anything?
Yeah, well, there's room keys and then one other key that says master. It's labeled with master above it.
Alright, well, I grab the master key and I is there like a lock on the door?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I put the key in there and I turn it. Does it work?
Funny it doesn't.
Curious.
Okay,
Anyway,
as long as you're
yeah.
not gonna try to knock down the door.
Again.
He says that as I'm pulling out my gun from my jacket.
Well, okay. You know, I'm just gonna put this. I'm just gonna stand by.
Yeah, I cock the gun and I aim it at the door's lock,
Okay.
and I fire it into the lock.
Firearms.
Yeah, doing handgun, and is it regular?
Yeah.
God damn it! You know what? I'm pushing the roll for a second shot.
Alright.
Fuck.
The gun jams.
God.
The gun jams entirely. You're
Okay,
not going to be able to use it for the time being.
Alright, I use bull, and I'm using that on, I don't know, is it extreme? I'm gonna try and bash the lock
What are you using?
with my gun, with the butt of my gun.
Yeah, that'd be an extreme there.
Are you sure? I don't know. I don't know about extreme.
I mean, fine,
Would
hard.
it be hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be hard,
It
honestly.
require some amount of brute force.
God damn it.
Ow, oof, owie, the gun butt.
At this point, I'm gonna be like, can you, real quick, Chris, if I have a fairly good enough reason to use psychoanalysis, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Open the fucking door.
Okay.
Don't try to psychoanalyze the door.
No, no.
Wait, did you say my gun butt was broke? That wasn't a push.
No, no, I just said oof, owie, ouch, your gun butt.
It's just jammed.
It's just scratched up.
Oof, out.
So real quick, so Chris, if I was to say psychoanalyze the character profile that's obviously been building in my mind of this guy and where he's likely to hide a key, is that a psychoanalysis role? That
I reckon it would be.
right.
I mean, yeah, actually, that's pretty smart. But because you're building a character profile, that's going to be like a hard roll.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Harder.
Because hard rolls usually indicate that you need to be some sort of expert in the field. So
Okay. Well, yeah, because I would have had like expertise from
yeah,
assuming
that's why I'm
being
saying hard. Like
journalist.
basically, it would take somebody of
Yeah.
like high-ish caliber to be able to do something like this.
Well,
Shit.
You failed.
Push the roll. Push the roll. Push the roll. Come on.
fuck.
Damn it.
You have a headache. You're not going to be able to psychoanalyze anything.
All of this shit. Oh my. Can you just like?
Fucking.
Can you just? I don't know. Like, what's the
Be
lock
cool,
on?
Chris. Be cool.
What's the lock
Come
on?
on.
Can you just tell me what the lock is on? I'm asking you this directly, Gabriel. What like?
It's a heavy.
Is it connected to something?
It's
what's
a
it
heavy-duty padlock.
Okay, but like, is the ring like the ring of the padlock? Is it just connected to the wooden frame of the door?
It's not wooden.
Okay, what is it like? Explain to me the.
So it's a more heavy-ish, like metal type frame.
Sessions.
Seems as though well, I guess the assumption is the hotel owner, but
Okay, and the
whoever like is like reinforcing this door really doesn't
10
fucking want
rounds.
anybody to get in.
Is the wall plaster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
Okay. Hey.
Wait, like the wall around the door?
Hey, Gabriel.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. What's up?
Yeah, this is just plaster.
What?
If assuming that the bearings of the building itself, like the actual structural support, you might be able to peep inside on the other side, I guess. Maybe. I mean, plaster's just two thin sheets. So if you bust a hole through the plaster.
Yeah, I kind of glanced at him, then I glanced at the wall, and then I look around the room. What do I see anything I could bash the wall in with?
A chair.
Yeah, is there a chair?
Yeah, there's a lot of chairs in here.
Yeah, I go and quickly grab one of the chairs, and I just fucking bash the wall with it.
Bro.
Is it normal? Regular?
Normal because you're using an object. The fucking chair splinters in your hands. It's completely broken.
I grab one of the other chairs.
You also get a ouch owie splinter in your hand.
Yeah, how is that a hit point? That wouldn't be a hit point with that.
No, I'm just saying that you can't really pick up chairs anymore.
God, what?
Man, okay, you gotta look.
With what? That doesn't
Nah,
sound
I'm
true.
kidding.
Yeah,
Imagine.
I just kind of like as it splinters.
Basically, because your hand hurts, all checks with the chairs are now going to be hard. For
Yeah,
now.
that's fair. I accept
Yeah, I'm like,
that one.
God, fuck! I throw the things in the wall, and I go and grab another chair. You see, I am just fucking fuming. If this was a cartoon, there'd be like steam coming out of my ears.
All right. Well, it's a
Alright,
hard roll if you do
grab
it this
another-
time.
Grab another chair, and I go and bash. Finally, Jesus Christ!
There's a huge ass hole in the wall.
Yeah, with all my might, I just fucking tear down that wall with the chair. Like, oh my!
Is my
And I
theory,
I throw the chair down beside me, and I fucking stomp in.
is
What
my,
do I?
is my theory correct? Does help the hole real quick? Can you see through it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Go ahead. Storm through it. Have fun. I can't believe that worked. Oh my god.
Yeah, I stomp in. I'm like heavily breathing, so fucking angry. What do I see?
You see
Is
a
it-
staircase leading downwards to some sort of basement room.
Some sort of basement room. All right. Well, I look back at Johnny. Through my gritted teeth. I'm like, staircase.
All right. I go in right behind him. What do you mean staircase?
Actually, what? Hang on, Chris. What do I have to do to unjam my gun?
You're not gonna be able to do it right now. You're gonna have to take like at least a decent amount of time of maintenance, like at least like an hour or two of maintenance in order to unjam your gun.
Oh, well, I guess I'm too angry to even think about that right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just kind of stomp down the stairs.
Bro, the rage is spot.
I'm following behind.
Dun, 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 dun.
There's Cthulhu in the basement.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. It's so close.
Alright, what?
You
what
actually
happens?
see some wooden tables there. On those tables are what seem to be. Let me just look up if this exists so I don't break your immersion.
God, oh fuck.
It's the exact replica of how the 80s sitcom That 70s Show is filmed and recorded.
Bro, we about to have one of those sessions. One of those.
It's just like, yeah, it's just the circle session. You just flip it. It's just us and then somehow Milton out of nowhere.
Okay,
And
you
then the
actually
dude
see. You actually see a few money counter machines.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's. Ooh.
Specifically, only two of them. But
Is there any like,
in front of them seems to be multiple paper, like kind of like wrapped packages.
yeah, so is that all
they're
that's in the
not-
room, or is that
There's also some like general like clutter bookcases. that's really about it, other than what's on the tails.
Well, what were you gonna say before?
Oh, like the shape of the packages on the table are like large, like they're
Well,
decent size.
you go up to one.
They're probably almost as big as the money printers themselves.
Oh God! All right. Well, I kind of. I guess. Is there any way to rip open one of the packages?
Yeah, I mean it's like paper wrapping.
Yeah. I rip open a bit of the wrapping.
Cocaine them.
Oh God! All right. I just kind of glare at it for a second, and then I look back and I'm like, it's the cocaine he's selling.
Ah, okay. How much of this is around in this room, by the way? These packages?
On the tables, and there's a total of 8 packages.
Okay, that's all. I'm just going to be like, I'm assuming like so inside these parcels, what like was it plastic with the cocaine in it, or was it just cocaine straight away?
No, it's just straight like cocaine. Like,
All right. I mean,
And I'm gonna look something up as well.
oh my
Yeah.
fucking god! Don't
Wait.
break my immersion.
while you do that, I'm just going to like lick my finger, dab it, and then like check the quality of it.
Okay. Hold on one second.
Can I do a fuck? What would make sense in this?
A history check?
Yeah.
Have you done cocaine before?
Have I done
I mean,
cocaine?
No, yeah, appraisal check.
No, I'm a reporter. I know about drugs. Appraisal check.
Yeah,
Is that
appraisal check.
Okay. Oh god.
I'd say you could do a history check. Come on.
Right?
No, appraise. You're appraising the quality of it. Appraisal check.
I guess.
No, it's not happening. I have a 5 in it, by the way.
It's cocaine.
Yeah, this is some cocaine.
It's some fucking. It's cocaine.
You know.
Is there any money with the counting machines?
There seems to be about $50 worth in each of them.
I can hear the coins. What the fuck? The coins of money.
Alright, well, I just kind of stay silent for a second as I'm thinking about what to do, and I look up at him and I'm like, do you want any of the money or cocaine here?
I don't do drugs. Oh,
You say as you pop a pill.
no, I did not pop a pill.
That'd be funny.
So,
And the money?
no, I will not. I mean, this is obviously going to be evidential money, correct?
Oh, yeah, it'll be evidence. And then I kind of like flip one of the tables over so it all lies on, and then I flip all the tables over in like sequence, and like kind of gather all the stuff in one place.
Oh.
Like all the machines are on the floor, and I like put all the money and the cocaine in like one little pile, one big pile. And then I'm like, you sure you don't want any of this? I say as I'm pulling out my box of matches.
How badly will you look down on me if I was to say we use this money to help with the investigation, or is that a bad thing? I don't know how the law works.
I mean, are you saying that in character or out of character?
In character, is that a bad thing if we want to for the investigation, or?
I tell him I'm not going to be using dirty money, but you can.
Oh no, then burn it. Go ahead. I just didn't know if you wanted to use it for the investigation. Just burn it.
Yeah, I nod once as I
inside as he burns the money.
I nod once as I light my match and I throw it into the pile.
Is this a big risk?
And the poor cocaine.
This is worth it.
Huh?
Out of character, is it a good thing for Gabriel towards me? God, I hope so. Do I get a little bit of respect from Gabriel?
Hey, you're breaking up a bit.
Yeah, it's because my battery just went low. Do I get some respect,
right.
do you think? From Gabriel?
Do you what?
Respect from Gabriel for doing that?
I mean, yeah, you've got goodwill from Gabriel, yeah.
Heck yeah, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Is there
anyways.
anything else you wanted to do in this basement?
I mean, is all the money and cocaine burning?
I give
currently.
Sweet.
Gabriel a cigarette.
There's also multiple numbers of other fire hazards in the fucking room, but you know.
Yeah, I give
Yeah.
Gabriel the
I
cigarette.
don't care.
Do you take the cigarette?
Anyway.
Please say yes.
Yeah, I take the cigarette and I do a cool guy thing and I light it on the room.
Yeah, with the cocaine fire. It starts smoking.
I take a puff and I'm like, wait, what are all the machines destroyed from like being thrown on the ground?
Yeah.
Alright, good. Anyway, yeah, I just kind of glanced around. I'm like, alright, let's go check out that room.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of being around burning cocaine. We might fucking die.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah,
And then
let's
anyway,
get out of
we
here.
go upstairs. We go back
Okay.
up.
You get to the desk. Do you close the door behind you?
Okay, let's admit it. This is burning at the moment. Can we, like, if this door... Wait, so is this the door... Is there a door, like, separating the stairwell?
Oh yeah, is it like a
No,
door at the bottom of
it's no,
Yeah,
it's
Oh,
just
it
the
isn't.
one door.
We need to, like, seal the door for getting any oxygen, and we also need to seal the hole we just made,
Yeah.
so that the fire won't spread throughout this hotel.
I just kind of think for a moment. I'm like, well, what ideas do you have?
Okay, and at this point, I, like, quickly, like, go out, and I grab the tape that's been used for the, fucking doors, and, like, this is a job for some
fucking
tape.
tell me.
I'm like, can we just tape it? Do you think that'll work?
Is there even enough tape to cover the hole?
Chris, in this hypothetical world, there could be enough tape.
I mean, I guess.
Spot hidden.
Fuck, can you do this for
Spot.
me?
Wait, is it really spot hidden? Hang on, I'll
Spot
spot hidden
hidden.
as well.
Oh yeah, true. If we could both spot him, easy win.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck. Hang on. No, I'm not gonna push the roll.
Push the roll, or else this place burns down. This is important.
I'm gonna. Okay. Fuck it. I'll push the roll.
Thank
There we
you.
go. Bam.
Do we find the tape?
You could cover up like 3/4 of it.
Alright, instead of doing
I guess we
that,
could just use the table for the other quarter.
what we could do is we could put the table there and then just seal the table gaps. And it'll just seal it completely then, right? If we line the table against it and just like on the sides and cracks we just seal it with tape, that'll work, right? Yeah.
I was kind of thinking for a moment. I'm like, I don't really care.
Well, you should, because this is, if you're gonna be the lawman around here, you need something to be a lawman of, and do you want to be a lawman of Ash? Or
This
do you
place is officially an illegal establishment. I literally do not care what happens to it.
that might spread to other buildings. Is there other buildings nearby?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, see, that's gonna spread to other buildings, and then full law-abiding citizens will have their place burnt down because we burnt down this place.
As law-abiding citizens who managed to stumble into this mess, we saw people coming out of the room, right? I just kind of glance at them, like narrowing my eyes. We saw people coming out and run away, right?
Are you telling me to lie?
No, I'm telling you to tell the truth that 2 people ran out of the room and I fired 2 shots at them, but my gun jammed, right?
Ah, I don't know if I should agree. God damn it! Why do you do this to me, Nathan? You son of a
Nathan, by
bitch!
the way.
You fucking son of a bitch!
Hey, can I intimidate him with this?
Look, no,
Okay.
I'm just.
I
gonna,
don't.
I'm just. I'm
Are
just
you gonna?
I'm
Does
just
he?
gonna-
Do you feel like? Do you
Yeah,
feel
look.
intimidated?
Look,
Are you
fine.
I'm just gonna glance at
I'm
him.
just gonna be like. I'm just gonna walk out and continue smoking. I'm gonna be like, fine, and I'm just gonna leave out the front. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm going to head upstairs really, really, really fast and collect my stuff. That's going to.
Oh yeah, I'm also gonna kind of stomp upstairs and grab all my stuff.
I hope there's no one living here. Oh my god.
No, there's no one. There's no one. He said there was someone. Didn't he? He said there was someone.
This could have multiple floors.
Don't ask me.
Alright, I just
Can I
kind
answer this?
Alright, we're gonna quickly, like, as soon as we collect all the stuff, we're gonna run back downstairs. Has the fire reached up the stairs of that other room yet?
Not yet.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
what are the stairs made of? Is this
That's
something-
stone.
Oh, it's stone. Then wouldn't it? It wouldn't
Plaster can
climb
burn.
up stone.
Plaster can burn though.
Yeah, but there were multiple fire hazards in the room, and the ceiling was
Yeah.
wooden.
Okay, out of all the keys that are on the wall, which ones are missing?
Oh, what specifically?
Yeah, out of all the room keys on the wall, which ones are missing?
All besides your ones,
Oh god, I'm gonna write this down, aren't I?
302s. That's about it.
Oh,
Oh, is really? Oh, okay. So there is no one in this.
there's no one else here. Okay, good. Let's get going. Let's yoink this shit.
As I exited my room, as I've got all my stuff, I kind of glanced at 302. Are you coming out the room?
No. Okay. Real quick. Wait. So that means 305 is up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Homie, 305 was in my pocket on Monday. That motherfucker went through my shit. We need to find him and beat the shit out of him. Kill him. No, kill him, but beat the shit out of him. Please.
Whoever the fuck 305 is.
I think you forget I'm not allowed to beat the shit out of him.
No, not beat the shit out of him, but merely, as concerning citizens, make a citizen arrest, which may or may not go out of hand, so we must protect ourselves.
I
You're
suppose I
just
could make
falling
it-
into the ploy, Cal.
Look, that guy went through
Good.
my stuff and took the key off me. I am mad. To cover it up, mad.
Oh, also, are you coming out of your room at the same time as me?
Yeah, I'd say roughly. I probably gave
Alright.
that entire spiel around then.
Yeah, I'm kind of like,
So, are you guys just like you guys are just kind of like fixing up the hole and
No,
talking?
we're
Oh,
going
no,
to
we're
collect
not-
our stuff and we're gonna
like fixing
go.
it.
Okay.
This place is
Yeah,
bad.
Well, going up and collect your stuff.
We
Go.
did.
Yeah, we did.
And you're
Just
gonna wait. You're on your way back down.
Yep.
As you're going down the stairs,
Oh, is this gonna be
Hilton
fucking-
comes through the front door.
Oh, hey Milton, what's up? Bye, Milton.
I just kind of look at him like, I walk up to him like,
Nope.
you found two people coming out of the room.
Oh,
And I pull out my gun and I show him how jammed it is. I fired a couple shots, but
it's fucking jam.
Oh well.
I'm afraid it just starts burning down. I don't know what they took.
Godspeed, you two. I'm gonna go.
He's
broke him.
high.
We broke him.
He's
We
high.
broke him.
He's actually high.
He's stumbling and
Wait,
like finding
Oh.
it hard to keep his balance.
yeah, I just kind of like steady him. I steady him. I'm like, I look him in the eyes. What do I see? Do I see like bloodshot eyes?
No, they're kind of like sagged though, like as if he's like really tired.
Okay, we're going to gently move him towards outside the building.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gently. I pushed him towards outside the building.
Okay.
Ooh, ribbon. Fuck that shit. Heineken.
I was just listening to a song that was called and he's so much.
What?
Nothing. Continue.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we push him out the doorway.
Okay.
That's good.
It's like the fire. Is the fire starting to get to the lobby yet?
There's a subtle smoke smell.
Yeah, we kind of push him out. Yeah, we just push him out and we just
Alright.
with all our stuff.
What's the closest nearby buildings?
That would be the bar and the department store.
Okay, is that right next door, or is that like across, like the road type deal?
Across the road type deal.
Oh, so
Most of
everything.
the others are residential houses.
Oh, so like okay, what's directly next to this place? Nothing.
Residential houses.
Okay. First residential house, I'm gonna rush there straight away and pound on the door.
No answer.
Okay, I'm gonna. Lawman, can I quickly just check through windows around the houses? Are you okay with that? I'm yelling this. I'm just not yelling this right now.
What say you, Chris?
What?
He's not even
About what?
listening. He's broken. We broke him.
No, I'm
Chris,
just wondering
this
what
was-
he's
this was-
asking you.
Yeah, I'm asking
He's asking
you.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, you're a
What?
lawman.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, is it okay if I quickly check everyone's windows, make sure that these people aren't actually home?
I mean, go ahead. I'm gonna stay with
I'm a
Sagging McGee over here.
Commit spot hidden if you're doing that.
shit. Okay. Can this
I
one?
mean, windows? I don't think that'd be spot hidden.
I mean, I'm just doing a quick check over. Do you think that'll be fine? I'll do
Spot
it.
hidden.
I'll do it. Yeah. Fuck. Okay, I see.
You can't
now.
see anyone.
Oh, I'm just gonna accept this because fuck it. I'm gonna go to the next, like, okay, so that's like one of the ones that are nearest. Can I get to the next one that's nearest, which I'm assuming is like on the other side of it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run there. I'm gonna slam on the door.
Alright. You hear a voice and it's like, what? What do you want?
Quickly out, please.
Fine. I guess I'll open the door. Yeah, the door opens and you see the face of a very grotesque looking person. His face is malformed. He's got gills on like the side of it. It looks as though he went through like some like heavy plastic surgery, if that even exists at this point, quote unquote. It looks like he's been in a horrible accident. His face is deformed. He looks like a deep sea fish. He's like, wow, what do you want?
I'm just hoping you're having a good day. So I just wanted to ask, do you like living here? Oh, sorry, that's my friend over there. Sorry, I am so sorry for bothering you like this. I am very sorry. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Rush out to Gabriel and like.
I look up and I'm like, what?
Yes, so no
wrong?
one's really home anywhere. Do we just want to like, do we just want to walk away from here real quickly to get burned? Just get away
No, I
from
think my law-abiding duty is to call the fire department, if there even is one on this godforsaken island.
Is there one? I hope there's
Well, you don't know a fire department, but you do know who to call.
It's called Dave.
Ghostbusters.
Well, yeah, that, but also the one person who said to talk to him about anything that happens.
I mean, in that case, yeah, is there a phone booth nearby?
Lock roll.
A luck roll?
What is your luck, real quick?
Oh, mine's 65.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. Then.
65.
Oh shit, I'm gonna push it. Yeah!
There happens to just be a phone booth on the other side of the street.
Man, this is lucky that we fucking didn't see this and now we do.
Oh my god, this island's spooky. Phone booths just keep popping up. Anyway, yeah, I crossed the street quickly and I walk up to the phone booth and I begin, like, typing in his number, or, like, rotating the thing to get his number.
Alright.
Wait, is this like an operator time, where we have to call operators?
Oh no, it is. It is too.
Have I got to roleplay an operator?
Can I do it?
Is that in your notes? Do you have an operator in your notes?
Chris, can I be the operator, please? I beg of you. Let me do this.
This is like in character. This isn't supposed to be funny. This is like he's so fucking angry. He's just burned down a hotel.
I'm scared because everyone's gonna die.
No. Judging from what I'm seeing about how operators work, no.
Alright, cool.
In this specific situation, that would not be.
Cool. So I call him directly. Yeah.
Alright, here's the phone number. It's 1-300-655-06.
Yeah, that could be a catchy tune. Those numbers can make a catchy tune in the future. I should start writing that.
They should play those on radio ads.
Yeah. They should. It feels like they should write like reading or something. Maybe reading and writing. I don't know.
Anyway, enough references, Chris. It's not funny.
Okay. Fuck you.
Yeah, I call him. So it's ringing.
Yep. And you hear a phone. This is Dave Shulmaki, tourist wacky.
Dave,
what do you need?
Dave, it's me. Big problem.
What did you do this time?
I didn't do anything. We went back to the hotel.
I find that hard to believe.
You're gonna let me finish? This is kind of important.
Fine.
We went back to the hotel. When we walked in the door, there was a hole leading into the back room. The door hadn't been fiddled with. We took a step back, and it turns out the basement's on fire.
Honey, I put the
Okay.
basement on fire.
Since he obviously doesn't fucking trust you right now,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to persuade him, dude. You're gonna have to charm him.
that's a fair fucking.
And hard, because he doesn't exactly like you right now.
Hang on, I'm thinking for a second.
I'm like, can I do anything else but persuade?
Oh, I also tell him, we nearly caught the criminals as they left. I fired 2 shots, but my gun jammed before I could catch them.
Okay, you still have to charm him for that first part, though.
Fuck.
You set the fucking building on fire, didn't you?
Why would you assume that? What reason would I have to set the building on fire? Have personal vendetta about
Oh, I don't know. You know, the entire personal vendetta that we literally just fucking talked
Okay,
about.
at this point,
You know, the only person in this entire town who has the motive against a goddamn hotel owner.
all right. Well, so
Our
this is
stuff is in the hotel. The investigation's in the hotel. Why the hell would I burn it down?
as this is happening, and this is the point now when I go to it and I like extend my hand to have the phone given to me.
I just sound like I'm putting the report on, okay? I hand the phone to Johnny.
Okay. Hey,
Why in
hey.
the goddamn... What in the goddamn... Why is the hotel on fire? And why is
Yeah.
your partner lying through
I
his
know.
fucking
Yeah.
face?
So see, the big issue is he's a he. Look, this is between you and me. I think he's still a little bit upset that, you know, old mate Milton knocked him out. I think he's lost a lot of his, you know, feeling towards it. And maybe he's like upset at himself for, you know, not being able to knock Milton out. I think honestly, like, he's doing it to himself. And, you know, he's a little bit nervous to say that someone else did it. And
By the way, I'm glaring into the back of your head right now.
And I'm like, I turn around and I see this. I'm like, just like finger up to mouth and just like, you know, the shh type thing. And I like look back and like, look, we need your help because whatever these dudes were doing, there is going to be a fire, and we need a fire brigade as quick as you can.
Charm normal because he actually likes you.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that's not a good thing because, well, actually no, that could be a good thing.
Please let it be.
I'm going to push the roll.
Okay.
Oh
Fuck.
no. Oh no, he doesn't like you either.
Look, you're a good person,
Thank you.
but holy shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Holy shit.
I know.
You are lying through your fucking face
Okay,
right now.
Look,
I mean, he's not
I'm sending
lying.
the fire brigade.
That is
and
the
I'm
truth.
hanging up. We're talking after this.
yeah, okay.
The line cuts. The line just cuts.
Oh, man. We fucked up this time,
I'm still glaring at him. I'm like,
I just turn around and say, Gabriel, if you're really upset with me for saying that, for trying to save your ass, fuck
by
you.
telling him that I burned down the hotel.
No, I didn't say you did. I said the 2 men did. I just said that you're quite upset, and that's why you're lying about shooting at them. That was it. That's all
It
I
sounded.
did.
I didn't hear anything about shooting at them.
Yeah,
I heard something about lying.
you already told them that you shot at them. I was just saying that you were lying about that because you were hurt and your libido was upset. That was it. That was all. I didn't say anything about no fires.
You hear in the distance like a bell ringing, and it slowly, gradually gets louder while you're having this conversation.
Well, that was snappy. Holy crap.
Yeah, local town.
Damn. Look, let's just worry about one thing at a time, okay? Or else we're gonna have some real fish stick smells on our hand coming up soon.
So what are you gonna do?
I just walk over. I walk over back to the steps, and I is the hotel owner sitting down? Is Mr. Hilton sitting down on like the steps or something?
He's just kind of like
What's he doing?
sitting there, like with his hands in his face.
Yeah, I just kind of sit down next to him, and I stay silent. I'm just kind of staring off into space.
You hear like a small sobbing coming from him.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Yeah, you
I
say
want
that
to
again.
come here. My family made me come here. They said to myself, and all this shit is happening to me.
I'm just gonna sit on the other side of him, of fucking Milton.
What did I do in my life to deserve any of this?
What
I
do
did
any of
Those
us
for
do?
once.
I just tried to make a living.
You know, there are better ways to make a living.
I'm just gonna like sit back and just
I
watch.
thought I could make a living here. I thought I could do what I wanted to do, but I can't. I can't. I'm gonna fucking go back. My family's gonna fucking be mad at me.
This is hitting too close at home, Chris. I'm just saying.
Don't worry, I'm fake crying on top of this to make it more
Oh
realistic.
god, please send videos.
No. I actually do have tears in my eyes now. Very into character right now.
Yeah, I'm still silent. I'm very non-sympathetic to him.
Okay, fucking piece of shit.
He sold drugs. I don't care. And he knocked me out. See how much I care.
I did nothing. I came here. Life fucked me, so I tried to fuck life back by at least trying to earn something, but life just fucked me right back. And then I tried to fuck life again and undoes. You hear the bell get closer as the fire brigade arrives and charges on through, and then you also see Hilton look up and watch the firemen go into the hotel. And my fucking hotel is on fire!
Oh, you didn't know that? Oh.
No, you do.
Well,
Nobody told him.
well, that's how life is sometimes, buddy. First minute you're selling drugs, the next your hotel's on fire for non-disclosed reasons.
He just kind of stands up and he just says, "I'm going. You probably won't ever see me ever again."
And I'll be happy for it, friend.
Oh,
And I just kind of give him a polite nod.
Goodbye. He just kind of walks off dejectedly towards the ocean.
Oh no!
You
Oh
just-
no!
you did this. I'm just saying, you fucking did this, Nathan.
I sigh and I get off and I like quickly walk towards him and I grab a hold of him. I grab a hold of him. I'm rolling a ball to grab a hold of him.
Okay, go ahead. No resistance, so hard.
Alright, sweet.
I mean, no regular. My bad, sorry.
Yeah,
Um, You grab a hold of him however hard you want to, and he goes,
yeah.
What? What the fuck do you want?
Oh, you're not doing that. No walking into the ocean, please.
Fucking... Why not? It's what they want. It's what everybody wants. It's what they who are above and they who are below want. It's what everybody fucking wants. This place is driven me to my core. My hotel's on fucking fire. I get no business. The business that I do try to create is now burned to the fucking ground. The two clients that I have fucking hate my guts. And then on top of that, the shit that Dave makes me go through day after day. Fuck me.
What does Dave do to you?
What does it fucking matter? What does it even fucking matter anymore? I'm done with Dave. I don't even give a shit anymore. And quicker before you can react, he takes a pocket knife out of his pocket and he slits his throat.
Jesus
Fuck.
Jesus Christ!
I see
fuck.
this, right? I see this, surely.
Fuck the tourist. Fuck this place. This place is hell on fucking earth.
Yeah.
You hear him gurgle as he just kind of...
I've let go of him. I'm like holding my hands up and I'm just...
Alright,
Just
I see
holding my
this,
hands up.
right? I do, surely.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking run. Be like, what the fuck just happened?
He I'm like at a loss for words. I can't. I just keep repeating he.
Oh, fuck. Oh
Well,
my.
if you're doing that shit, Nathan, not gonna lie, that's a bit of a sand loss for you.
I
This
mean,
isn't even a roll. I'm gonna say a straight sand hit. That's gonna
yeah, I
be
know.
like 2 points from you.
It would be, yeah,
I'm
because
gonna be real with you, Chief.
I've seen stuff like this.
This is
Oh man.
hardcore.
I'm
Yeah, so 2 points lost.
You could just hear like gurgling from him, like while he's still kind of like his brain lost few months. Fuck
alright.
Dave. Fuck the tourists. Fuck Dave. Fuck the tourists. As he withers away slowly.
Yeah, I'm just kind of staring at the body like blankly.
Okay, I'm just gonna slowly move Gabriel just away from the body so he doesn't do that. Just get him to look away and just move him away, and then I pass him a cigarette.
I don't even take it. I'm just kind of like,
Okay.
I'm just kind of like
I'm
staring off into the distance.
I'm gonna sit him down, and then I'm gonna go back to the body and be like, "Fuck me, dead," and then I'm gonna pull out the camera and be like, "Well, it's just another day in paradise," and take a picture.
Alright. As you're doing so, you see the firemen coming out of the house. It seems out of the hotel. It seems as though they're done. One of the firemen walks up to you and he says, "Dave Schulmack wants to see.
Yeah.
And you best not keep him waiting. That's for sure." And then he just heads off.
Yeah, I blankly look up at him. Then I get up and I just kind of look around. And I look down at Johnny. How do we get to him?
To what, Dave?
To Dave.
I assume we just go back to his office again, back at where the checkpoint was. Fuck.
I'm gonna walk there, and I just begin my way there.
Oh, you're not doing anything about the corpse?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the firefighters and be like, "Hey, you guys got like a morgue, something like that?
Why do you ask?
Can you get someone down here to take care of the body?"
I'll get body. Okay, I guess.
Okay.
Let's see what we can do.
Cool. And can you get do we remember? Oh fucking. No, I can do this. I can fucking remember it. Yeah. Can we get? Where is he? Fucking. Can you get Mitch? You know the Doctor Mitch
Mitch
McIntyre.
Sure.
Yeah. Can you get
Sure,
him to
we'll
do like just look over the body and tell me if he finds any irregularities besides the obvious slit throat?
I can certainly do that.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
you better go see Dave. He's,
Yeah,
he's where you usually.
We'll do
Yeah,
that.
I'm already walking towards the office.
As soon as you can, give the documentation to the tavern owner and say that's for Johnny.
Alright.
Okay, thank you. And then I head off and try to quickly catch up to Gabriel.
Alright.
We walk towards the.
Nothing to discuss on the way.
I'm
Yeah,
completely silent.
He's completely silent. I know that. I ain't gonna fucking do anything. I'm just going to walk alongside him. While, of course, writing in my journal.
Callum, on the way there. I mean, Johnny. Johnny.
Yes, Papa.
Eating. You kind of feel some sort of like presence. You feel like there's something calling you. It's something on your person, but you don't know what it is. It's just calling to you.
I'm going to I'm gonna try to ignore it for now. I'm assuming it's not my pills because I took them.
It's very, yeah, this isn't familiar to you. This is something different.
Yeah, okay.
This is an unfamiliar presence, but it is very subtle.
With my journal in my hand, I'm gonna skip to where the page was. Is there anything going on there?
You feel it. You feel like it's something to do with that. It's somewhere. It's something else. It's something else on.
I'll have to
You definitely do with that page. Though.
I'll ignore it for now, and then I'll continue on.
The presence kind of fades as you continue on your way. You make your way to the office. The door just kind of opens. The door to the office, before you can even think about opening it, and you just see Dave sitting at the desk with rubbing his temples.
I'm doing the exact same thing when I sit down.
Yeah, I just sit down silently, so I'm looking down at the table.
Explain now. No bullshit, no lie. Now, everything.
Yeah, I'm assuming Gabriel, at this point, you're probably still out of it, right?
Yeah, I'm staring at the table like blankly, slap frown.
The file. And then now there's a corpse. And that's it. That's all there is to explain. I mean...
Explain your involvement.
Well... We were looking for Mr. Hilton. We expected suspicious activity. So... went in through his... We tried to go through his door. Didn't work. So we tried a different alternative method and it worked. But then... we just found drugs and money. And that was it. We just found so much drugs. And it just... Fuck. Outside, I only saw it for a moment, and Gabriel's like walking off with Hilton. Hilton looked like he was heading towards the ocean, and then just out of nowhere, he fucking pulled out a blade. And well, you can read the fucking reports when they come out, honestly, because. And
Well, so you're saying you went back to the hotel to look for Mr. Hilton, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And that you accessed the door behind, specifically the one behind the counter, I assume, correct?
Well, alternate access.
You know his building.
Yeah, alternate access, but yes, correct.
And did you have a reason for this?
Dude was
Did you have a reason for going?
Dude was hiding ill intent of what he had. We requested information from him. He did not wish to, align himself with the good morality of man. Instead, he wished to hide his secrets as even more, which I'm okay with. I understand. Secrets hiding, that's a thing. But when we requested for it to understand further about the investigation, he closed himself off completely and began outright lying to us. So, as good citizens as we are, we attempted to a citizen's arrest, and we assumed he may have been in there. That was it.
Right, and this report you speak of?
Yep, I'm currently just making sure that, it wasn't the drugs in his system that killed him, and it was just the throat. Just to make sure. That's all.
And you plan on printing?
Oh, I'm not going to put this in the paper just because that's probably too graphic for the people. I'm merely just going to make sure it gets back to the proper authorities' hands, which I do believe you made Gabriel here the authority, correct?
Indeed, but I am also
Yes,
the head here,
I
and
know. And
what I say goes, as I said.
I 100%
And
agree with that.
personally, I say you're not gonna write any.
No, I'm not going to write anything
I'm gonna.
about this whatsoever.
I'm gonna say that everything you did here has just been terrible.
Look, the thing is, I've, I understand. I 100% do. But I also, you need to understand what we've seen.
I don't have that kind of time.
I know you
I'm
don't.
a busy man, as you know,
But
and this is a very major situation.
I
This
know.
is the first of its
Oh,
kind besides these disappearing people.
by the way, as they're talking, I kind of, because I've got like I had all that stuff that the stuff that I took from that room on me. I kind of take out the sound and I place them on the desk as well, and then I take out the medicine from my pocket and place that on the desk. Do you have any idea? What was the name again?
Journey.
No, the wait for the guy who owned the stuff.
Like the chef?
No, wait, was it the chef?
Wait, what was
No,
the
it was
chef?
for the guy with the journal guy.
Yeah, that was Journey.
Yeah,
It
Gironi.
was the dude with the journal, the knife, and the medicine ball.
Wally Gironi.
Yeah, Wally Journey.
Yeah, I place it all on the desk. I'm like, what's his name? Girani?
I like interject and say Gironi.
Girani.
You see
One of
Dave
the
put his hand, and he just says, "Stop. Just stop. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. And I have something that I need to tell you both. I've decided, because of your involvement in this situation and the consequences that have come, I'm officially exiling you from the town of Opportunia. You will leave the walls. You will not be allowed back here. You will live in Gull, and you will never step a single foot back in this city again. This is a humble town, and I aim to keep it like that. But you come here, and I try to keep the law here with you and your partner, who is gonna be able to publish a paper here. But no, you just decided ape shit. You decided to threaten my people. You decided to lie to my face, and you expect me to just forget this all and just continue on like this was some minor mistake. No, you leave here. You leave here within 24 hours. No, scratch that. You leave here within 1 hour. I don't want to see your face in this town again. You stay in Gull and you rot there.
I, I stay silent for a second. I'm just kind of look, and I'm like, and then I say, I'll grab my stuff, and then I'll take my leave, and then I go to walk out the.
Uh, do you have any objection to this, Mr. Utah? Because you are a part of it, and unfortunately, you will have to go with him.
No, I do not.
I appreciate you both taking this well. I would have hated for any sort of objection. Now, just in case, I am taking precautions this time. These two men, and he snaps his fingers, and two very large, bulky men walk into the room. These men will escort you out of the city walls and show you where the town of Gull is. Gull is a ghetto, and it seems as though that's where you might be able to make a living from now on. Now, as I said it again, you'll never set foot in this town again. I will state that after this, after you have left, every single citizen, any citizen who sees you step any single foot back in this town, is to tell me immediately, and you'll be escorted promptly. And if there is resistance, well, I bring my own resistance. Is that clear, Mr. Utah?
Yes, sir.
Now go out of my sight. Continue the investigation if you want, but you will not be able to continue this investigation within my wall. And he shoos you out and lets his men kind of go forward.
Yeah, I'm walking out of the room, so
I'm gonna collect the items that he put down on the table. I'm gonna pick them up. I don't meet any resistance, do I?
No. Only the men kind of like seem as though they're trying to urge you out, obviously.
Yeah, I'm going. I follow up behind.
Yep. They explain to you roughly the directions of where to go and where Gull is, and they explain that they will escort you there.
I assume we have like our bags that we grabbed from the hotel still.
Yep. You have all your belongings and stuff like that.
not just hypothetically. Whoa, what are these guards? What can I
They're
say?
very bulky. These, like, obviously very well trained. If you really want to see if they have anything
Spot
on
hidden.
them, it's a spot hidden because they are wearing they're wearing like kind of like very covering clothing that could
So
conceal things. So
would it be a regular?
yeah,
Alright, cool. Alright, what do I see?
you can tell that they are like very well armed. They actually probably have better firearms than you do. You can't tell specifically what type of firearm it is, but you can also tell that they do indeed have quite the selection of blades in them, including a machete hidden on their person, a pocket knife just in case, a combat knife hidden like where their ankle is. These are definitely people who you do not want to mess with anytime soon.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah, I glance them up and down. Go back to walking.
Mm-hmm. Do you converse on the way, or?
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah,
So
I'd say just silence fills the void.
They both lead you to on this pathway. You know, the path there is actually quite scenic. You've never really seen outside the town before, so you can see that it's kind of rife with jungle-ish life, but you can also see some fields and stuff like that. Finally, you reach what seems to be some sort of another town, this time with a sign saying, welcome to Gull, and then graffitied on it, get the fuck out.
are they just leaving us at the gates, or?
Do you turn around to face them?
Wait, turn around to face them. Did you?
Yeah,
ask?
because they're like behind you, like walking behind you, pretty much.
I just glance behind me after we pass like the entrance sign.
Yeah, after the sign, they like kind of motion you to turn around.
Yeah, I turn around.
Yeah.
What do they say anything?
Yeah, they explain that on the they motion in a direction. They say that that is the local motel, and that is where you'll be staying. Your accommodation will not be provided for you. You will have to make your own scraping and living here. And they also note one more thing. And they both punch you in the face and knock you both out cold.
Man, I wanted to do. Oh god damn it! I was
before like you're fading in, like you fading slowly out to consciousness, but you hear them. You see what seems to be some sort of sheep like a paper drop on you, and they just say, "Don't ever come back to Opportunia, or there will be fucking trouble."
Yes, please.
You both pass out,
Please, can we...
and that's the
I
end
wanted
of
to
the.
finish after we got back to the hotel. I had stuff I wanted to do.
No.
Chris, I'm not gonna remember this by next week.
Yeah, I mean you are knocked out.
Fuck you. Fucking pun. I'm gonna bore you in real life.
It's okay
Yeah, I'm rolling.
because
rolling
oh,
ball.
is that the end of the session? Question mark.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the end.
that's
Yeah,
a
hard success.
that
Fuck
is
you.
okay, Nathan. Because guess what? Everybody that's watching this, you can watch the entirety of the series on this channel. Just click the link down below, and you guys can watch the entirety from episode 1.
Yeah, if in case you need a refresher.
Yeah. Other than that, you guys can catch this once a week, hopefully, live, or not live. Why did I say live? It will go live once a week, and yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Thank you all for joining me in
Unsync.
this session of Tourist Trap. Unsync.
Unsync time. Okay, bye everyone.